you all. Thank you for volunteering and helping us do this survey. We greatly appreciate it out of the sincerity of our hearts. Coach Jones, you want to add anything to that before we get started?
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. We know it was short notice. I mean, we can't thank you all enough, obviously. It's in the summertime. It's short notice. It's a Saturday evening, and everybody got other things they need to be doing. So we really appreciate it. We're gonna be quick. It's a 10-minute presentation about school climate, and it's a part of our specialist program called Sherelle and I trying to tackle. So we really appreciate y'all doing this for us. Appreciate it.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share my screen. Can you all see that?
I can see it.
Great. Thanks. All right, so this class is our EFD 615 Leadership and Education, again by Coach Jones and myself. The agenda for this meeting will include our introduction, our understanding the survey that you all participated in, the results, and closing remarks. So introduction, Coach Jones will go first, then I. We also have some fun facts about Clark Central and then some fun facts about Jacksonville State University.
All right, I'm Justin Jones. This is my 16th year in education. Well, when the school year starts in the fall, it'll be my 7th year here at Clark Central High School. I am also outside of my teaching duties, which includes health and personal fitness, which is primarily freshmen. I'm mostly in the weight room with advanced weight training with female and male athletes. I really enjoy doing it as well. And outside of my teaching duties, I'm a defensive coordinator for football, and I'm also our head track and field coach for boys and girls. And this is my first class pursuing my specialist degree, and that is the introduction for me, Coach Paz.
All right, so my name is Sherelle Paz. This fall, I'll be entering my 12th year in education. 2nd year at Clark Central. I've been to a few other counties. Currently, I am one of the health and physical education teachers at Clark Central, one of 8. I also, this upcoming fall, will be the varsity girls head flag football coach and continue to assist Coach Johnson as one of her varsity assistant basketball coaches. Again, I am pursuing my specialist degree here at Jacksonville State University. Just some fun facts about Clark Central. In case you did know or in case you didn't know, Clark Central is a public high school in Athens, Georgia. Clark Central is a Title I high school, and here are a few of Clark Central's demographics. The school does house 9th through 12th grade. The population that's currently enrolled is 1,885 students. Title I status, yes. And those are the percentages of the diversity that Clark Central has to offer. Moving on.
Just a few facts about Jacksonville State University. It's located in Jacksonville, Alabama. Obviously, it was founded in 1883. 6 academic schools, obviously bachelor's, master's in education and specials and doctoral degrees. Jacksonville State is known as the friendliest campus in the South. This is my 2nd degree trying to pursue at Jacksonville State University. I enjoyed the master's, so I'm trying the specialist.
All right, so right here, school climate survey. This again is what you all participated in, the Fab Five. The survey was used to understand your experiences as staff members within Clark Central High School. The survey was anonymous and responses were used to track data.
And so the climate survey results, initially, it began asking, what was your role in the school? And obviously we had 5 teachers, all with various years of experience. I think that was the one thing that we wanted to point out for the teachers that we had that did a survey. As you can see to our chart to the right, number of years at Clark Central. We had 3 teachers that was 1 to 5 years. We had 1 teacher that had 11 to 15 years, and then we had 1 teacher that was a 20-year to 21 to 25-year veteran. So a lot of different variety of teachers that we got an opportunity to survey in a short period of time.
The second survey results, again, is your role within the school as well as your working experience, number of years within CCSD, Clark County School District. Out of 5 of you, 3 has been in Clark County 1 to 5 years. 1 has been in Clark County 11 to 15, and 1 has been within Clark County for at least 25 years or more. So again, another wide range of diversity within the staff of the ones that did participate in the survey. What grade do you all teach? For the most part, this is a public high school. So in some form or fashion, you all have very well taught, built relationships with 9th through 12th graders, whether you teach them in the classroom or you coach them on the field, y'all all had some kind of relationship with those students.
So the school climate survey, the following data talks about the participants and their role within the school, and then the working experience. So obviously, age was one of the things that was asked here in the unanimous survey. We had 2 teachers who were in the age range of 26 to 35, 2 teachers that were 36 to 45, and then we had 1 teacher that was 46 to 55. And out of the gender of our teachers that we surveyed, 4 were female, and then we had 1 male teacher that was able to complete the survey for us.
All right, so right here, the survey, the school climate survey results continue. So this is the part of the survey that you all had to distinguish whether you strongly disagree, agree, or strongly agree. So the way we broke down the survey, questions 7 through 16, actually 7 through 26 was collectively within the same category, but it was 20 questions, put 10 for one chart, 10 for the second chart. And then questions 27 through 40 is 14 questions, and we just did 7 for one chart, 7 for the other chart. So we'll get ready to go over those results now. So with the school climate survey, questions 7 through 16, it basically asks, how do you feel about Clark Central High School? It was your opinion on how you feel when you wake up and go to work, just questions in general to that extent. Participant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all will be the exact same throughout the slide. So how we did the results, whoever was participant 1 stayed participant 1. Whoever was participant 2 stayed 2, so on and so on. The average is what we took to accumulate pretty much your scores. So out of questions 7 through 16, there was none of y'all that strongly disagreed about how you feel about Clark Central. So I think that's pretty enlightful. Out of the 5 of you, at least 3.2% had some form of disagreement. At least out of the 5 of y'all, majority of you answered agree to 5.6, and then only a few answered strongly agreed to in the 1.2 percentage.
And once again, like Coach Pass mentioned, 7 through 26 went along with school climate and how you felt about going to school and safety within the school day. And most of the participants out of the 5 that we surveyed were in the agree range. So from us to ascertain from the data that we have, most of you all have a good feel about going to school. You feel like you're safe when you're at school, and you have a good attitude about going to school. And also, you feel like the school building is maintained to a certain extent, well enough for you to get your job done. You also feel like for more times than not, you can get your hands on what you need to get your hands on to make sure that your students are successful.
All right, so school climate survey, questions 27 through 33. This particular section was more so rendered to how do you feel about the people you actually work with in your experiences. So again, we had people from that participated in the survey that only work around the PE department. And then we had people who actually worked around the special ed department. So collectively, everybody don't necessarily work within the same niche, even though they're at the high school. So these questions or these answers could have very well varied. On average, again, nobody strongly disagreed with their feelings about who they work with and their experiences. The highest obviously was agreed with 4.2, and again was in between with 1.2 and a 1.8 for disagree and strongly agree.
And in that last section, 34 through 40, you know, how do you feel about people you work with and your experiences? Those questions were, you know, basically dealt with, do you feel like you're being developed as a teacher? Are you being supported as a teacher by your fellow teachers and also by your administration? And then also mentioned the various relationships that you have with students. And as you see, most of us were in the, who we surveyed were in the agree range, 5.2. So that means for the most part, here at our school, Clark Central, you feel like, you know, you get along with your peers. When I say your peers, your coworkers, you feel like the students, you know, they're trying their best. And, you know, for the most part, we're getting what we need to be successful to help our students to succeed.
All right, so just getting ready to close out references. We were able to obtain this survey through Center of Study and Prevention of Violence. It did come from the University of Colorado. So that was pretty much where we got our basis from. Other than that, again, we want to sincerely thank you for the time of the day that you gave us to make this happen. Coach Jones.
Yeah, just appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. If anybody don't have any questions, comments, or concerns, that's all we got. We really appreciate it. Enjoy y'all Saturday night.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good summer.
Thank y'all. You too.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.